pilots often associate their lifestyle with their credit balance. Some even say that having a few million credits is little better than having nothing. But is this true? Credits are the digital currency used by every pilot in the galaxy. No matter who they are or what they do for a living, all use the Bank of Zeons to store and manage their funds while they traverse the dark reaches of space. Thanks to this digital expedient, pilots can access their credits from anywhere at any time to perform purchases at their convenience. Independent pilots often identify a person with their credit balance. They would say if an individual's balance is low, then they are simply fresh meat on the galactic spaceways, prey for pirates, and inconsequential in interstellar economics. It has been proven you don't need credits to pull off incredible feats. Commander Nerth achieved a complete circumnavigation of the galaxy with nothing but a sidewinder. Not only can you do something extraordinary with a small balance, but you can go beyond with next to nothing in your bank account. On the other side of the spectrum, wealth in itself perhaps isn't a bad thing. There are many rich pilots out there who enjoy their lifestyle and love having all the starships they could ever dream of. However, some rich pilots report that having too much gets boring after time, as it gives them nothing to do. They have seen everything, bought everything, fought everything, and done everything the galaxy can offer them. It is at this point pilots usually enter retirement. One Pilots Federation member known to be incredibly rich is Commander Bwana. His last registered credit balance was 9,466,669,378 credits, with an asset count of 16,442,419,275 credits and 20 registered ships. For most people, it comes down to rebuy. At some point, the risk outweighs the reward while performing missions and even combat. Say, for example, you fly a large ship and the rebuy cost is several million credits. You only perform high-risk activities if you have a relatively comfortable cushion. Commander Sir Super Death, member of the Wolves of Jonai, demurs. It's pointless getting rich, as there is nowhere to put your credits other than ships. I have 9 billion credits. When does one have enough credits? This answer varies. Sir Super Death says that 2 billion credits is enough to sate you and get you all the ships you could need. Yet for Commander Holiday Primus, leader of the ERR with a balance of 5.8 billion credits, 50 to 70 million credits is a good balance, and those who don't pursue a well-paying occupation can settle with 8 to 18 million credits. Commander Bwana says that enough is enough when one can comfortably recuperate rebuy costs. No matter who you ask, the answer is usually within the millions. What does rich mean? There exists an unspoken line somewhere among the numbers of an individual's balance that, when exceeded, render the individual rich. So where is that line? It varies depending on who one asks. Commander Bwana says around 5 billion is where that line is crossed. Holiday Primus, however, places the line somewhere between 100 to 150 million. That's a difference of 1 order of magnitude. Most pilots agree that being rich can be worth it. Indeed, most of us spend the majority of our time beavering away at activities that reward us in credits. How important wealth is seems to depend on 3 different things: lifestyle, ships, and time. Firstly, lifestyle. Whether it be exploration, hunting, pirating, or mining, there is a ship that excels. It's the cost of those ships that make wealth important. If a person enjoys exploration, they can get a good run out of a simple Cobra Mark III for a low price of just 300,000 credits. However, a Diamondback Explorer will allow them to travel further with greater ease. Or they could go all out and purchase an Anaconda for an optimal travel experience. However, an Anaconda is several hundred times the cost of the Cobra, for a ship that few could argue gives an experience several hundred times more enjoyable. As Bwana points out, rebuy cost is an important factor. If a person has an Anaconda but can't afford the rebuy, they should not fly it and either should find a way to get more credits or trade in the ship altogether for something they can fly without risk of losing. Time is also a factor. It takes weeks to earn a few million credits as a starship for hire, and income is really a function of time invested. If an individual has enough time on their hands, they can get the balance they need for the ship they want, and the credits needed to keep it flying. However, if a pilot doesn't have as much time to invest, it can take longer for them to progress. This can lead to people giving up flying altogether. In short, the question of whether getting rich is worth it or not comes down to what is needed for one's style of flying. There's not much you can't do in a Cobra Mark III. However, more expensive ships are better at specific tasks and allow you to achieve your goals faster. Overall, credits are a way to measure a pilot's own accomplishment. Earning money releases dopamine to the brain, making you feel happier. This has an addictive effect. Once you get some, you want more of that feeling, so you chase the high. Competitive natures can turn this into a race. Credits are the nominal reason to trade, explore, do missions, go mining, or hunt pirates' bounties. But often the credits we earn from those things are used to become more efficient at those activities, leading to ambiguity over which is the means and which is the end. The more one gets, the more one wants. So why even go after credits at all? That question can only be answered by each pilot themselves.